Yo, yo. Shout out to the nation, man. Quick live feed. A lot going on right now. I know I started fairly early. I think about 13, 14 minutes early. I'm going to give a few people some time to you know what I mean, see the live and pull in. Craziness going on right now within the nation, you guys. Sucks, man. Make sure you wipe them feet when you come in, man. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Yeah, man. Breaking news. A lot of our defenders just hit the COVID-19 list, man, and it fucking sucks. Let me share this out real quick. Let me tweet this out, you guys. My apologies, man. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. Wanted to do a quick live with you guys so we could talk about this. Yes, breaking news. Cornerback Casey Hayward, linebacker Corey Littleton, linebacker Patrick Amsawar, defensive tackle Darius Falone, linebacker KJ Wright, all go to the COVID-19 list. The only thing good about this, you guys, is Casey, Littleton, Perriman, Falone, and KJ Wright, they are all vaccinated. So I believe they'd have to basically tuck themselves away for 5 days and get one negative test, I believe, right? So Hayward, Littleton, Perriman, Falone, and KJ Wright are all, they all still stand a chance to play Sunday. But knowing us and knowing our luck, it probably won't work out that way. But Peanut, linebacker, Patrick Ansawar, looks like he'll be the only one that'll definitely be ruled out Sunday. But hey, man, this is crazy, you guys. Breaking news. There was a lot of tweets going around earlier. A lot of rumors were swirling. Shout out to Obi on Twitter. He always has an insider that he always says, hey, man, some news is about to break. And guess what happened? Boom, it broke. He was right on the D-Jack situation. He was definitely right on this as well. Yeah, man. How do you guys feel, nation? Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. We have placed Casey Hayward, Corey Littleton, Denzel Perriman, Darius Falone, KJ Wright, and Patrick Ansawar all on the COVID-19 list. 6 days before we take on the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis in the biggest game of our season, period, point blank. Sucks. And I just booked my flight last night to Indianapolis and got tickets to the game. So my luck, they'll probably push this game back another 2-3 days and I'll end up missing a game. But you know how this shit goes. You know how it goes. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, you guys. Appreciate you guys for pulling up on me, man. You already know breaking news. How do you guys feel about this, man? Pretty much every damn piece on our defense outside of Yannick, Hobbs, and Max, Solly. I mean, look, it looks like the whole defense is pretty much on the COVID list right now, man. Sucks. Only person good out those are Casey Hayward. Bro, how? I mean, Denzel Perriman is a Pro Bowler. Darius Falone had a career game last night. I think he had 7 pressures and 1 sack. KJ Wright is a vet. You know what I'm saying? He's not the same player he once was, but those are really good players over there. Patrick Ansawar has been a really good special teams guy for us. Yeah, Dangerfield, facts, bro. Facts. Of course, man. Of course. Let me tweet this out one more time. This fucking sucks, bro. Oh, my God. We can never have anything good. Can never have anything good. The Chargers just got hit also, man. If they lose to the Broncos, shout out to Paul Gutierrez. That's the picture, man, on the thumbnail, you guys. He's definitely one of the guys that tweeted out what was going on with our defense. Shout out to Jamal, man. Next man up. Facts, bro. Colts, the least vaccinated team in the NFL. So let's see what happened. They're saying now that everyone on that offensive line is all look like they're all going to be rolled out. Like the Indianapolis Colts, their biggest strength is their offensive line. And it looks as though all those guys are pretty much not going to be able to play come Sunday. So it's only right? If they have no O-line, then we have no defense. Kind of even the score, right? You know the Raiders, we can't ever have anything good You know what I mean? So it is what it is. This shit is out of control. Even at work, we got ours at capacity with deceased from this COVID shit. Shout out to Hammer. Colts just added 5 more defensive players about an hour ago. Yeah, I seen that as well. Definitely seen that as well. I'll read that tweet off to you guys also for those who haven't seen it. Right now, you guys, look at the list of people that we have on the COVID list. Denzel Perriman, Casey Hayward, KJ Wright, Corey Littleton, Darius Fallone, Patrick Ansawar, Brian Edwards, Marcus Mariota, Jermaine Illuminor, Roderick Teamer, and Brandon Faison. That's a lot of guys. Mind you, Mariota, Illuminor, Roderick Teamer, Brian Edwards, and Brandon Faison should all be back for Sunday, for Sunday's game. But this is just crazy, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is fucking bananas, you guys. This shit is just not going away at all. It's just not going away. I'm trying to find the list of Indianapolis Colts. They just put some defenders on the list as well. For those who don't know, Darius Leonard, he's out. He's out for Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Their best defender. And like I said, their O-line is just ravished right now. Shit, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, don't get me wrong, Joseph. I don't want to see anyone go to the COVID list, especially their best player like that. I want us to beat them at full strength. And it looks like it's not going to happen with Leonard out and their O-line. But you want to beat them with Jonathan Taylor. Our run defense has been really, really stout these past few weeks, right? So I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited to watch this team play against Jonathan Taylor. I'm being real. Like we've looked really good these past few weeks. Really, ever since the Dallas game, we've been really showing up against the run. So I want to play Jonathan Taylor, man. I don't want them without that guy. I don't want them without their guy. See, this is why being vaccinated is so important, because they can all test out before the game like Hobbs did. Star Colts and Chargers players definitely out. That's facts. They are. We are 100% vaccinated, you guys. We are 100% vaccinated. So these guys can all test negative before Sunday and all be able to play. So there is a silver lining with this. We'll call it a black and silver lining. A black and silver lining to this Sunday. Our guys can still pan out, man. Shout out to my boy Rome, man. What's up with my brother, man? Wow, this sucks. Just started watching the channel. Keep grinding and stay ghetto and cringe. That is hilarious. I know exactly who that is, and they actually went and grabbed my brother's default picture. That's funny as fuck. Yo, someone check out those damn tests, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Bro, why does this shit always happen to us? We're the Raiders, bro. We're the Raiders. We are the Raiders. Raider Alex. The only one that I can say on this list that's going to be out is Patrick Ansawar. And he's just been pretty much a special teams guy for us at this point. He's the only one that's not vaccinated on that list of people. I think the only 2 guys that are unvaccinated on this team are Patrick Ansawar and Malcolm Kuntz, I believe. I think those are the only 2 guys, right? I think we're outside of that, we're 100% vaccinated. I think those are the only. But you know what? I think Peanut actually went. No, I think we're at 100%. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. It's a lot of practice too. If they don't, yeah, Joseph. But hey, fair exchange, man. Indianapolis is going to do the same thing. So hey, there you have it. I feel like that's why the Browns game shouldn't have been played. Man, facts, bro. Facts. Sucks, man. If you're not vaccinated, 98%. Cash Lord, look, I'm not saying anybody, you know what I mean? Hey, different strokes for different folks, my brother. I'm not gonna judge anybody, bro. Whether you're vaccinated or not vaccinated, y'all still my family to me. I don't really care, to be honest with you. It's your body, your own shit, your own prerogative. I have no, you know what I mean? I don't have nothing in that fight. That ain't got nothing to do with me. James, I thought so too. That's why I think we are at 100%. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, you guys. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. We are live tonight also, you guys. We will be live with Kenny King Jr. and Raider Cody tonight. I do have a show with both of them tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Make sure you guys are tuned in for that. We're going to have some fun. Shout out to Jeremy Stoops, New rule can interview for head coaches now today. I love it, and that's why I think that we're gonna have somebody like the Todd Bowles rumor. I think that is going to come into fruition these next few days, definitely. But with us being in the playoff hunt, let me ask you guys this: you guys think it's smart? In which we already know Vinny B is going to be gone. We know it. I think Vinny B knows it. But what kind of presidents do we set if we go have hires coming in right now while we're in the middle of a playoff hunt? You know what I mean? It'd be crazy to me, bro, right? To go hire all these look at all these new head coaches, and we have a Richie B, a guy that's fighting for the playoffs. It kind of fucks things up. You know what I mean? It could get players a little confused about what we got going on with the dynamic of this team. Shout out to you, Maul. Yeah, bro. I had no judgment at all, my brother. I don't care, man. Like I said, y'all my family regardless. You know what I'm saying? Pacey, in latest NFL policy says you need one negative test. There you go. There you go. Circle of life. What's good, my brother? I don't understand. Yeah, I'm not even going that route, Melvin. I'm not going that route, bro. I'm not. I'm definitely not, man. Not doing that. Shout out to Pacey and my brother. Appreciate you, man. It's been tough for Goldberg to coach, but he got the same wins as last year. Respect. Facts, brother. Facts. Joseph, man, real time hit me up. He's still out there in Vegas. You know what I mean? So I know he's trying to get back home in order to do another show. You know what I'm saying? But if he's not here on time, it is what it is. I told my brother, there's no worries. I got other things going on today as well. So it is what it is. You feel me? But shout out to my brother real time, man. We'll definitely make up for that show again. Either if we can't do it today, we'll definitely do it sometime this week. I also got my brother Mitchell Renz on you guys Thursday. Coffee and Convo, 8 o'clock Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. Is that what it is? Or not? No, I'm tripping. 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern. We're doing a Coffee and Convo Thursday with me and Mitchell Renz. We're all equal, man. Thanks for keeping it real. We are. We definitely all are, man. Straight up. It's a biz. Move docs. Plus, they got a X. Wipe them feet, y'all. Facts, Knack. Wipe them feet. Hold on to the interviews. There's no point to start them now. Everyone knows we want a new coach next year. If they want it, they'll come later. This is facts. I just don't know how you justify having a bunch of guys coming in for a head coach a vacancy when we're still fighting for a playoff spot. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to justify that when you got a team full of guys that's fighting for one dude. You know what I mean? Not just fighting for one dude, but they're fighting for Gus Bradley. They're fighting for Richie B. They're fighting for Tom Cable. They're fighting for Greg Olsen. You know what I mean? It's kind of tough. Just win. No excuses. Facts. It looks as though Darren Waller will be back to practice Wednesday. You know what I mean? So there you go. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. But Richie B did say that we should have him back at practice this Wednesday. Castro said, "Is Mitch a diehard Raider or a phony?" Brother, I don't even know. I just read that before. I wouldn't even put it up on the screen. At the end of the day, man, bro, Mitch works. He has a Raider channel. At the end of the day, man, you know what I mean? Everybody doesn't have to be a diehard like we are, my brother. I know Mitch is a Raiders fan, but at the end of the day, who cares? You know what I mean? Business is business. I mean, look, you guys should look at it like this from a standpoint of this. I'm building my brand, right? Cash Lord, I got 12,100 subscribers. My brother Mitch has 100K. It's a good look for me to do a show with my brother Mitch. Outside of that being my family, you know what I mean? That's my bro in real life. But outside of that, it's business. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's a good look. So why even complain about that? You know what I mean? It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys want to see the channel grow, which I know you guys do, I mean, come on, man. It only makes sense for me to do shows with people who have bigger channels than me. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Cash Lord. Appreciate you, my brother. Best podcast ever. No other football team has what we have in Docs. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, King. No, Shin Shan, he's my brother like y'all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? But I actually, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. I know Mitch in real life. That's my people. That's my people. He spent the night at my house. I've said this a million times. He's been around my wife, been around my kids. He's giving them birthday presents. You know what I mean? That's my guy. So I have something else going on with him that you guys don't. So you guys can feel how y'all want to feel. No disrespect. You know what I mean? I look, I have no argument with that, but that's my guy. So I'm going to rock with my bro till the wheels fall off. If we got players on COVID, they better postpone our game if you guys aren't ready to go. Facts. Hockey uncle, that's facts. We definitely are family. Look, bro, like I said, all the guys on this list are pretty much all vaccinated. So if they pass one more negative, if they get one negative test before Sunday, they should all be ready to go. You know what I mean? So it just sucks, but no practicing. These guys are not going to be able to practice for 5 days. You know what I mean? That sucks. I love you, Docs. Mitch is cool too. Shout out to you, Larry. Appreciate you and love you as well, my brother. Yeah, they better not postpone this shit. They better not postpone this shit. I just got my tickets. They would wait a day after I buy a flight out there to go to Indianapolis and get tickets to the game and then say some crazy shit. Because look, bro, if the game is not Sunday or Monday, I can't go. Bruce, what's up, brother? Not sure we should even rush Waller back. Bro, Waller's good to go. I'm being honest. Like he's had a lot of weeks off, man. Garrett, trust me. If he's back at practice on Wednesday, he's good to go. That's not even rushing him back. This guy's missed like 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So he should be good to go. Bruce, same here, my brother. That Broncos game was lit in that stadium. Trayvon, I hope you had a good time, my brother. If Waller can walk, Waller can play. Snaps, talk that shit. Let's be positive. If we get back, I just hate it because it's against the Colts. You know, in a crazy, bro. This NFL season has been crazy. We can literally beat or lose to the Colts and beat the Chargers and still get in with some help. Like this is how crazy this is. But you know, I put up a post not too long ago. I said with the Thanos snap, it's like, hey, we're in control of our own destiny. And then COVID-19 is like, oh yeah, say less. Boom, lit. If we win out, 65% chance we get the number 5 seed, 6 seed, 100%. I'm taking this to the promised land, fellas. Do the 5, do the 5, do the 5. Shout out to Derek, 4-door car, man. My God. Hank, the reason why he did not play was we were trying to stop the run. We had Klee and Nassib both out there active because these guys can play the run. That's why. Malcolm Kuntz his strength is not playing the run. Nassib is and Klee is. And there's a reason why we held Denver to nothing on the ground yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why Kuntz didn't play yesterday, my brother. That's it. And I think there's a good chance that Kuntz may not play against Indy as well because, you know, Klee and Nassib, they can play the run well. Jonathan Taylor's still out there. You know, so we're going to have to stop the run. We're definitely going to have to stop the run. So, Albert, this breaking news that Denzel Perryman, Casey Hayward, KJ Wright, Corey Littleton, Darius Fallone, Patrick Ansawar all have went to the COVID protocol. That's what it is. Critique. That's who it is, bro. It's Denzel Perryman, Casey Hayward, KJ Wright, Corey Littleton, Darius Fallone, Patrick Ansawar. They all went to COVID protocol today. Oh, Chili, nothing happened with Mitch. Me and him are doing a show Thursday. We're doing a coffee and convo here in the morning. Hey, J-Rock, that first half, I was fucking upset with Josh Jacobs. And guess what happened? He made me eat my words in that second half. All we want from Josh Jacobs is to play mad, play angry, and get some fucking yardage. That's it. That's all we've been screaming for, right? That's all we've been screaming for. It seems like right when I took Jacobs' jersey off and threw it at the fucking couch, he came out and just ran reckless. And I love it. So, hey, JJ proved me wrong yesterday. I just need him to do that consistently. It's the same thing with Carr, you guys. I want both of them to succeed. But They need to do it on a consistent basis. That's it. That's it. And if I got to be the guy, the guy, the bearer of bad news, to fight to go against the grain and tell these guys to step their game up, I'll be that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Because if Jacobs doesn't come out fighting for yardage again like he did this past week against the Colts, I'm definitely going to be screaming at him again. It is what it is. Even if he doesn't hear me, I'm still going to be doing it. Shout out to my brother Scout. We're going to be fine. Only need one negative test. All of them have a good shot. Plus, Illuminor, Edwards, Faison, Mariota, Teamer. Yeah, they're definitely going to be back. Shout out to my boy Scout. Shout out to my brother Scout. Yeah, Perks. If Jacobs can rush for 100 yards a game like we know he can, we're definitely going to be in on every game. Every game. Look, a running game doesn't only help the defense, but it helps DC tremendously. You know what I'm saying? Like, it limits the chances of him making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It just benefits everybody when you can get a run game going. You know what I mean? And hey, man, crazy to see that Brandon Parker was our highest rated PFF offensive lineman yesterday. That's crazy. Shout out to everybody, man. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, you guys, if you're not subscribed yet. Shout out to the 400 plus people in the chat. And once again, the garage opens up when I'm doing my live. You didn't know. You didn't know. It's all good. Jacobs was running aggressive, what he did in 2019, and it's surprised it worked. He needs to stop with the running patient shit. Facts. This is facts. I get flamed for supporting Parker, but he's been our highest graded O lineman 4 times this year. That's definitely a fact. You guys didn't know. You didn't know? Hey, it's actually better with the garage open. I need some air in here. Yeah. JJ was getting really nervous for Barber getting them good yardage. Talk that shit, Mike. Talk that shit. The things of doing your podcast in your garage, man. Garage is open, they close, kids running around reckless. It just be like that sometimes. Rob says Colts O-line, secondary, and their linebacker room beat up right now. Also, Carson Wentz might have COVID. Yeah, because he's not vaccinated. And imagine if he gets ruled out of this game. Then there's no excuse. Coaching staff needs to study the Chargers-Texans game. What did the Texans do to dominate? They ran the ball. Knack. Definitely. When we play the Chargers again, run the ball. Run the ball. Establish the run. Oh, I think didn't Rex Burkman or didn't he have like 170 yards on the ground or some shit? That shit's crazy. Iko said you should get flamed. Scout. Parker is ass. Laugh out loud. Highest rated out of our group isn't saying a lot. Well, Andre James has stepped it up this year. Colton Miller's looked really, really good. Alex Leatherwood has gotten a lot better these past 2-3 weeks. I mean, hey, man, Parker just has these dumb penalties, man. Something just popped up last minute, you guys, so I had to do it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, John Simpson, it seems like him and Parker are the only guys that still have these bad penalties, man. But Leatherwood hasn't had a penalty, I believe, in 2 weeks, right? Yeah, you got to run the ball on the Chargers. They have not been able to stop the run. If you can establish the run game on the Chargers, they have nothing for us. They have nothing for us. Chowder, how is Colton Miller overrated, brother? I want to know this. Please let me know how where you came to this, because he's our best O-lineman by far stretch of imagination. But he also is playing with other guys that aren't consistent, right? Colton has done his best. Like, brother, Colton to me should have been at least an alternate, or he should have been a Pro Bowler. To me, I got Colton Miller as a Pro Bowler this year. Period. Can we sign Perriman and Hayward to extensions ASAP? Perriman still has 1 more year, Joey, on his contract. We got him over with 2 years on his contract. Now Hayward, we'd have to extend him, but I don't think if Gus Bradley's not around, he won't be here. I think Casey's going to leave. This is This is a defense that fits this, that scheme fits what Casey Hayward does. If Gus Bradley's not around, I think Casey Hayward moves on. Oh, he is an alternate. There you go. Well, I meant to be a starter. That's what I meant, Pastor. It's tough, man, reading a million comments at once. Brian, I'm trying to find your super brother. I didn't see it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alex Leatherwood is improving on his play. If we can get Darren Payne for a second rounder, maybe Washington will part ways after the scuffle. I would love that. We need a true defensive tackle. I would love to have Daron Payne. Shit, Daron Payne or Jonathan Allen. Shit, either one of them. The one that did the punching or the one that got punched. I'll take either one of them. Facts. Shout out to Brian. Colton has the best pass blocking grade among AFC tackles. There you go. There you go. There you go. Shout out to Beck. Coming through with the factory outlet. Let me see. Miller has to play next to Simpson every play. He's doing good. Pono, this is facts. This is facts, man. Out there, everybody in the comments section, you guys, wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, man, hit the subscribe button. Shout out to Raider Way. What do you think happened that motivated Jacobs, and why isn't he more consistent? I think that, look, bro, the fumbles, all that, I think that he literally went into the locker room and said, look, give me the ball. And I think with DC struggling as well, with turnovers, he's like, let's feed our guy. If this is going to be our guy, feed him. And the guy came out mad. Look, they know Josh Jacobs. We don't know him personally. I think the offense, I think Cable and DC looked at that face that Josh had at the halftime and said, oh, yeah, give him the ball. Give him the ball. And I think that's what happened. I think DC and I think Tom Cable said, let's feed our guy. And it worked. And hopefully it works moving forward. That DC pick still pains it pains me too, Scout. But guess what, man? We won the game. I'm gonna take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing we did, we cried about, right? We cried about it. All that matters is winning, right? Yes, our defense definitely bailed us out. Our run game definitely bailed us out, but we won. So, it is what it is. Last night I was having some fun. We always have fun picking that DC, man. But at the end of the day, that's our quarterback, and the run game was established. We won the game with the run game and the defense. And I think that's what we kind of said at the beginning of the game, right? I think what we said was, what I know what I said was the defense needs to win us this game. DC just needs to go out and be a game manager, which he didn't really do that. 2 turnovers, that's not a game manager. But the defense still went out there and won, and Josh Jacobs went out there and ran really, really angry, and Jacobs and the defense won us that game. Point blank, period. And I think that DC would honestly say the defense and the run game won us this game, because I know that's what kind of guy he is. So, one thing DC's not going to do is shit on the real reasons why we won this game. But you cannot still take away what DC did with that pass against Hunter Renfrow. That was a beautiful pass and an even better catch. So at the end of the day, without that 7 that DC put up, we definitely still don't win that game. So I think everybody, it was, team victory, but Josh and the defense definitely bailed out DC. But it is what it is. It happens. It happens. Offense gave more points than the D with the fumble. Facts, Jose. It's facts. Facts upon facts. But we definitely still won. I'll take it. Well, hey, damn, I think at this point you better start believing in the defense, because these last 3 weeks, this defense has literally put the NFL on notice. And I don't care if you played against Nick Mullins, Drew Lock. I don't care who you played against. I honestly, I don't give a shit. These past 3 weeks, this defense has definitely put the NFL on notice. Point blank, period. You can only play against who's put out there on the field against you. And this defense has definitely been making some noise these past 3 weeks. All we need is more turnovers. That's it. Get some more turnovers, and then, hey, sky's the limit with this team. It easily. There you go. That's a problem. 32nd scoring defense in the NFL. But also, I think we're 17th ranked overall, right? And that was before yesterday. So pick your poison, man. TDs, you can't have a perfect defense. All we asked for at the beginning of the season was a top 20 defense. So, I mean, statistically, we got that. You know what I'm saying? So It is what it is. Raider Alex, where did I get this shirt? I got it in Vegas. Shout out to Black Sunday on the drip. We're not as bad as our rankings at all. Look, man, if the offense puts up some points, puts up more points, you know, I think we're gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? TDZ, we're talking about overall defense. Bro, if you want to nitpick every single thing, you can. I'm talking about overall defense. Yeah, just more takeaways. Get some more takeaways, we'll be smoothie. We'll be all right. I like that, Reese. I like that assessment, bro. I definitely like that assessment. Gus has finally been rotating fresh bodies on the D-line. You're starting to see more Falone. You're starting to see Q go out there, get some sacks. I think Q had 7 pressures yesterday, right? I think he had 7 pressures and a sack. Is that what he had? I believe it was Q that had that. So, I mean, look, man, rotate these guys in and out. Solly's been really a godsend this year. Hankins out, Damian Squares came in and stepped up big for us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yes, you're right. Gus has definitely been rotating them out. Facts. Falone looks great to me. Chris, I definitely want to bring him back. I definitely would go sign him to a 2-year deal. Same thing with Q. Bring Q back as well. Bring Marinelli back. I like what Marinelli has done with that defensive line. I know a lot of people have been critical of him in the past. I definitely like what he's done to that defensive line. Yeah, T. Deasley, he did. He definitely blitzed a little bit more, but he just got to be better with this timing with these blitz, right? With these blitzes, like I think that's the reason. And I said this on prior lives before. Like the reason why he doesn't blitz a lot is because I think the timing of his blitzes are terrible. Like he needs to know when to blitz and when not to blitz. I love sending in Keyshawn Nixon. I love it. I love sending in these different guys. But at the end of the day, you got to know you have to know when to blitz and when not to blitz. And I think that's why Gus has struggled with that. Scout says, that defensive scoring includes pick 6 and field goals, right? Raiders have the 5th most stops, punts, and turnovers in the league. That's big, Scout. That's big. That's big. That's big. 5th in the league in most stops, punts, and turnovers. That's huge. That means that our offense needs to create points with that. Create points with that. You know what I'm saying? If we're getting off the field, put some points up on the board. But now, with getting this running game going, I'm excited. I hear you. I hear you, Pastor. I hear you, brother. I love it. We can disagree on that. I love it. We can definitely disagree on that. You said his timing is okay. I feel you, bro. Docs, how do you feel about Diablo? Cam, I think that Diablo is going to be a star. Give him a few more years. I think Diablo is going to be a star. Once he gets better in coverage, I definitely think Divine Diablo will be a linebacker that's going to be a perennial Pro Bowler and maybe even all pro guy. For real. Once he gets better in coverage, I think Divine, sky is the limit for him. Alive ain't alive without the wet girls in the mix. Here come the cam girls. It's lit. Hey, we about to get this shit smacking down. Rick Glenn, move forward with DC at QB, a committee of running backs, good, not great. Receiver play and our defense. I see us going 3-0, closing out the season. Thoughts? Oh, I mean, moving forward, DC is definitely our quarterback this year. And I honestly think that he does play out his contract next year as well. I definitely think that he plays that out next year. His last year on his contract. And then we'll go from there. Then we can say, hey, do we extend him? And blah, 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 right? But the problem is this, man. DC has great quarterbacks do not turn the ball over as much as DC does. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there were some gunslingers out there like Brett Favre that went out there and just tossed the ball around like crazy. Yes, and he turned the ball over. But it's the way DC turns the ball over. Fumbles and throwing pivot, like throwing INTs in critical situations. You know what I'm saying? If he can limit the turnovers, DC can be our guy moving forward. He definitely could. But the fumbles and the INTs, what is it now? 13 picks this season and what 11, 12 fumbles? That's tough, man. Like that's very, very tough to say that is our guy of the future. But Glenn, I definitely believe we move forward with DC at quarterback. I definitely do. I like Jacobs if he can play like he did yesterday. If he can play like that, I like Peyton Barber a lot. I know you guys say, "Oh, he's not that guy." Look, he runs mad as fuck at all times, and I still want to see what Ragas can do. So those are three good guys. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I'm one of those, like one of those guys. A few. I don't really see us moving forward with Kenyon Drake next year. I don't think he did enough in the limited time that he had with us. I think we could save a few dollars letting him walk, and we go get somebody cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Go get somebody cheaper, or bring back Ragas and bring back Peyton Barber. Go get a young guy in the draft. But we definitely need this offseason a wide receiver one, Rick Glenn. That's facts. I think Brian Edwards coming back against the Colts and the Chargers is going to be huge for us. But these are two games that we definitely need to run the ball heavy. We need to run the ball heavy. This was a great game to establish the run, people, because now we got to play against two teams. The Chargers can't stop the run, and the Colts run the ball heavy their damn selves. So we have to be able to establish the run. ESPN has us ranked as the 13th ranked defense. Skeleton, there you go. And we're going to be, it's going to fluctuate from 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It could go anywhere. But either way, it's the top 20 defense. That's all we asked for this offseason. I had us at 17, like, period. Like, before the season started, I said, if we have the 17th ranked defense, we should be okay. I just didn't expect the offense to just take such a fucking, a shit this year. You know what I mean? I didn't expect them to shit the bed like they did this year. Oh, cash flow, me neither. I need to see this the next 2 weeks. Period. I need to see this the next few weeks. If Josh can put up 120 against the Colts and the Chargers, then maybe, just maybe, I'll say, you know what? Okay, maybe we can figure this out. But he has not been proven to stay healthy. There's been too many games where he's not shown up and just kind of just disappeared, and we can't move forward like that. Drake is a better receiving back. He definitely is, Tootsie. But if you're going to keep him, why keep Jalen Richard? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, Jalen Richard is okay in the receiving game. He's a good third down running back, and he can block. I just don't see how you can pay Kenyon Drake that much money moving forward next year to come in and be who he was this year. Let me see. How did bro? Damn, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's just a whole lot of different shit that's kind of playing into itself, right? The Dolphins, we hold the tiebreaker over them, but they hold the tiebreaker over the Ravens, and the Chargers hold the tiebreaker over us, but the Ravens hold the tiebreaker over them. It's just a whole lot of weird shit. We definitely need the Dolphins to lose tonight. If the Dolphins lose tonight, I don't think we really have to look at them anymore moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot of weird shit. But they have the tiebreaker over the Ravens, and I believe, do they have it over the Chargers as well? I don't know. It's weird. So you rather have him throw the ball in the coverage rather than? Oh, I didn't say that. Tika, or you must be talking with somebody in the comment section. I didn't say that. Look. If the check downs make sense, I'm all for it. But this throwing the ball at the line of scrimmage every other play makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not giving your guys a chance to make a play. To me, Josh Jacobs isn't one of those shifty running back. To me personally, he's not a shifty running back. He's not the guy you give the ball, pass the ball to behind the line of scrimmage and expect him to make a play when he's not been able to do it all year long. I'm not mad about the check downs. Look, DC's been throwing the deep ball pretty well this season. I'm not mad about that. As long as the check downs make sense. You know what I'm saying? I just hate him throwing the ball at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage with plays that make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. If you have a player like Henry Ruggs, you know what I'm saying, and he's out there, then he can make a play. If you throw the ball at him, throw the ball to him behind the line of scrimmage, he's a shifty guy. He has speed. He can get loose. I just don't see that with Josh Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Throw your shoes on, Jay. Take your ball, son. Peyton Barber's better for screens. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, Tico, I hear you. I hear you, brother. DC is the best deep ball QB statistically right now. I can't fight you on that. I can't fight you on that. He leads the league in passes over 20 yards. Definitely does. I cannot fight you on that, Tico. Shout out to our quarterback. He definitely has more than most. Let me see. We really need to use Tyron. Chili, this is such a weird. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, Chili. You know what I mean? I just honestly don't understand this, bro. How you can go get someone like Tyron Johnson that can stretch the field and just not give him any shots down the field, like any burn. You know what I mean? It makes no sense to me. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it, bro. I would have him out there fielding punts and you know what I mean? I know he's been out there a few times. I know Hunter's been out there a few times. My son want to show his dog. That's what's up, brother. You good? Go play with the kids. Go play. Yeah, give him one shot like Joey Facts, bro. It doesn't make any sense to me, man. Barber, north to south runner. I like it. Think mixing them in, incentivize Jacobs to stop dancing. There you go, KC. Hopefully it did. Hopefully it did, bro. Get out that street. Stay out the street. You know, you got to do daddy duties and do the show at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? Who do you want to draft at wide receiver? Shout out to my boy Endzone. He is the troll god on Twitter. Shout out to my boy Edwards, though. Look, man, preferably, you know what I mean, hopefully one of those great wide receivers fall to the second round. I don't want to get a wide receiver in the first round if we don't need to. I would love a great defensive tackle to fall in our laps in the first round so we can go defensive tackle. And then hopefully a guy like David Bell, you know what I'm saying, out of Purdue, Jamison Williams, you know what I mean, out of Alabama. I mean, there's some good guys, you know what I'm saying? There's two good guys out of Ohio State that I would love to see if they fail somehow. You know what I mean? I just would love to grab one, Burks, Treylon Burks. That's speed for your ass out of Arkansas. If he falls to the second round, I would love to go grab him. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's a lot of guys. One thing I love about this draft, you guys, is we can't complain about the wide receivers because there's a lot of them. But there may be a deep run back to back in the first round. And we may have to go get our wide receiver in the first round. We may have to do it because there may be a run in that early teens, 11 to, you know, like 13. Now I'll say 11 to like 20. There may be a deep run on receivers. You know what I'm saying? So we may have to go get our guy. Yeah, Jahan Dotson. I just seen, and he just said he's coming out. I just got a report. Seen a report that he's actually declaring for the draft. So shout out to Jahan Dotson out of Penn State. He is good. He's actually good. Yes, this upcoming wide receiver class is definitely stacked, brother. For real. Jameson runs like a 4.25. He would fit so good with Ruggs. I would love him on the Raiders for real. I would too. I definitely would. If he's there in the first round and we don't see a defensive tackle that's there for us, and we're like, man, this guy can be a game changer. Like, say Leal falls to us, right? If Leal just somehow falls to us, I don't know. I don't know how you justify not taking him. Texas A&M boy. You know what I mean? I know that Scout and a few others don't like Jordan Davis, but if he falls to us in the first round, I'm sorry, I'm taking him. You know what I mean? Then you go get your receiver in the second round. Because we're going to be active in free agency with the receiving room anyway. Shout out to my brother Hammer, man. Defensive tackle, linebacker, cornerback, wide receiver. I hear you. Shout out to my boy Hammer. In that order. I'm not mad about that. We also were talking about, buddy from Utah, linebacker. He's nice. Devin Lloyd, corner, Sauce Gardner, Cincinnati. You know what I mean? So there's a lot. There's a lot of guys we can look at. Doc, so if we don't get Adams, what do you think of Keenan Allen? He could move on next year as per his contract. I don't think that Keenan Allen would ever be a Raider. And I know that he was a Raider fan, but I don't know. The shit that he's talked, you know what I mean? I don't know. I couldn't see it. I think Keenan Allen will retire a Charger, to be real. I think he'll be a Charger for life. I don't see in any way the Chargers allow Keenan Allen to move on. Might have answered, but could take. I hope we don't shit the draft. That's all I ask Sarah. That's facts. Facts. Yeah, we're definitely going to need one, Tussie. We're definitely going to need a corner. But there's a lot of them. And guess what happens? You know, when you got a guy like, you know, like Mayock that knows how to draft in those later rounds, if he's still around, then, hey, we may be able to go get another corner of the future. You know what I'm saying? We may be able to get one in the third, fourth round, fifth round. Who's to say we can't? JC Jackson's out there. He'll be a free agent. You know, he's probably going to get a lot of money, though. There's no way in hell you can go get Devontae Adams and a JC Jackson. It's just not going to work. I would like that right away. Xavier Howard, Miami. Just going to be very expensive. Let me ask you this right away. What do you get? You get Xavier Howard or do you get Devontae Adams? Because you can't have both. So which one do you want? Football bowls on Friday. Yes, I'll definitely be watching, Brian. Definitely. This is the time now where I start watching college football way more than what I usually do. You know what I mean? Leonard, why would this be clickbait, my brother? Why would this be clickbait? We have 11 guys on the COVID list right now. 11 guys. Denzel Perriman, Casey Hayward, KJ Wright, Corey Littleton, Darius Fallone, Patrick Ansawar, and then Brian Edwards should be coming back. Marcus Mariota should be coming back. Jermaine Illuminor should be coming back. Roger Teamer and Brandon Faces should be coming back. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Wipe them feet, man. We're 500 deep down there, man. Appreciate you guys. And hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, man. It helps the channel out a lot. You doing a live today with Kenny King and Cody? Yes. I'll be doing the live here in about 3.5 hours. I'll be live with Kenny and Cody tonight. Adams, there you go right away. Me too. Me too. Leonard, they're not all out. So they're all vaccinated. So they may have to sit out for 5 days, get one negative test, and they all can still play on Sunday. It just sucks because they won't have any practice. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that would be crazy, Papa T. Adams, Renfro, and Waller, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. You have to really pick your poison at that point. And then you can move in Brian Edwards too. Think about it. You got Brian Edwards in that mix. I think all those guys there would make Brian Edwards better. You know what I'm saying? Like it would make Brian Edwards better. It would make him that much better. If you can push him in with those guys, Brian Edwards, Renfro, Adams, and Waller, man, pick your poison, man. Shout out to Rudy. Shout out to you, Doc, from Glendale, Arizona. Keep up the good content, but what's our chances of any of them returning before Sunday's game? Actually, I think it's a real good chance, Rudy, and I appreciate you on the kind words, my brother, kind words. But I definitely believe that they all have a real good chance of coming back. It's just they're not going to be practicing. But, you know, I definitely think they'll all really, really have a good chance of coming back. There may be one or two that fall through the cracks, which can happen, but I don't see it. I bet they will delay the game, especially if it's a marquee matchup to move on Monday. I hope not, because I'll be there Sunday, and my flight leaves Monday. I fly out of Chicago Monday afternoon. So that would suck. Shout out to Chicano. What's up, my brother? It would suck to fly. I fly out there Saturday, January 1st. I leave Monday afternoon. So that would really suck, man. That would suck. Graphk, the way True Font play, keep Faison's ass on the COVID list. Nah, man, bring him in. Bring him in. We need the depth. We need the depth. I loved how Desmond Trufant looked. He looked really good out there yesterday. But we still need as much depth as we can. Keyshawn Nixon has been looking really good. Who would have thought these past few weeks Casey Hayward would look like the worst corner that we have out there? I'm just being honest, and that's my guy. I'm a Casey Hayward guy, but, you know, he's probably looked the worst out of all those guys. Yes, Fundamental Bear. I will be there, brother. I will be there. I got tickets already. I'm flying out to Chicago Saturday, driving to Indianapolis, and I will be at the game. Chris, they technically can franchise tag Devontae Adams, but he can always refuse and say, I'm not going to play for y'all. So, I mean, look, I'm going to be honest. We may have to give up something for him, but hey, it is what it is. If you can get the best wide receiver in the league, you do what the fuck you can do to get him. Period, point blank. I just don't see us parting with a first rounder because the draft is in Vegas. But I mean, the only way you can justify that to the Vegas crowd is saying we just traded our first round pick away to Green Bay for Davante Adams, and the fucking crowd goes crazy. And then we have the guy that can be on all the poster boards in Vegas. It fits the bill. Stay out the street. Facts, Desert. We need this dub. All hands on deck. Everyone needs to contribute. This is facts, brother. Let me see. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of different new rules within the NFL. So, look, you guys, I'll be honest. The NFL don't give a fuck about COVID. They want their money. They don't give a shit about COVID. They don't care. They changed the rule when that Raider and Browns game happened last week. Like they made a rule where they changed all kind of crazy. Like they don't give a shit about the COVID. They don't care about COVID. Pico, so you think that Waller will always forever be on the untradeable list? Okay. Doc, you think Waller plays this game? Richie B sounded confident. He said he should be back at practice on Wednesday. So we'll see. But I don't know. I'll tell you right now, I'll definitely trade Waller for Davante Adams. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. You're bringing in somebody that DC even has a bigger rapport with. Like, to me, that just makes all the sense in the world. I mean, if you had to do that. I mean, in perfect world, you keep both. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, look, I'm for sure doing that. To me, I mean, you just, you know what I mean? You trade a top three, the top three tight end for a number one for the best wide receiver in the league. It just makes sense. Colts are for real. It's a huge game. Facts. Justin, I'm gonna be honest. I definitely believe I had it, bro. I had a bunch of rapid tests when I was in Sacramento. When I was in California, I went to the Kings game, got a rapid test. I went to the hospital to go visit my father. I had to get a rapid test. But the last 2 days I was there, I didn't have one, and I got sick as hell. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm almost positive I had it. I lost my taste. I lost my smell. I was in a bed. I couldn't move around. My cough was really bad. So, you know, I think I had it, bro. But I'm good now, King. I think everybody's had it at this point. I mean, shit. I'm fucking vaccinated, bro. I'm still getting the shit. You know what I mean? You guys talked to that man about the show last night. I'm not talking about it. Jerry, I would love to bring him back. I would love to bring Deshaun back one more year, especially if you go draft a young guy, you know, like a Jameson Williams or a Traylon Burks, somebody that's quick as fuck that can learn, have a year with Deshaun Jackson. That'd be fucking crazy. That'd be crazy. But I don't see Deshaun coming back. I think he'll be gone. In a perfect world, though, you don't go draft a wide receiver. You just go get Davante Adams and you bring Deshaun Jackson back. Right? In a perfect world, you come back next year with Davante Adams, Brian Edwards, Hunter Renfrow, Waller, and Deshaun Jackson on the outside. J-Dog, get better, my brother. It's my kids. They out here playing basketball. I got them a new hoop. I got them a new basketball hoop. So they're running around crazy. Stay out that street. You hear me?
That guy was about to shoot me, but he missed. Well, he shot me.
All right, be careful.
He shot with the Roblox gun.
I know. Be careful though. Biggest needs going into the draft, bro. Honestly, I think we go O-line in free agency. We get some veterans. You need a defensive tackle. You need a young one. You need a young linebacker. You need a young corner. Those are my three biggest needs, personally. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gabe. Shout out to T. What's up, my brothers? My bad about last night. What you mean? You didn't do nothing wrong, bro. You did nothing wrong. Everybody keep hitting me up saying, my bad, bro. Y'all did nothing wrong, man. You did nothing wrong. We were having a conversation. Shit got heated. Went left, and next thing you know, the live was deleted. But you get a defensive tackle, a corner, and a linebacker, my brother. That's Don. That's to me, those are the biggest three needs. You need those. You need those. Let me see. KC, we won't know unless we keep him around. We won't know unless we keep him around another year. But I definitely think, with those training wheels off, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think that he would do a lot better without Gruden around. Definitely. Oh shit. I forgot to delete it on there. Thank you for reminding me. I'm about to get rid of that shit too. Definitely. Let me get that shit out of here, man. Move the trash. And Raider, what's up, my brother? Docs, Raheem Morris. I would love to bring in Raheem Morris as a defensive coordinator. Raheem's a great defensive mind, not as a head coach. I don't want him as a head coach, J-Ro, but I would love to bring him in as a D-court. Definitely. So tell your son to shoot back. Is Texas, G? He said, Doc, you good at basketball. Jason, the way these three herniated discs in my back is set up and one bulging disc, it ain't going to happen for me, King. It ain't going to happen for me, King. Shout out to M Raider, though. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. Bass, what's good with you, King? Guys, what's crazy, man? This is what's crazy. Playoffs, always over a pick, bro. I always want to make the playoffs. I don't give a shit. Bro, like, you know how good it feel to end that whole stigma with DC not being able to get to the playoffs? Put it like this. Son, chill out. Hey, at the end of the day, I'm still working. Take that out there. To end that stigma of DC not being able to make it to the playoffs when he lost Gruden, Ruggs, Damon Arnett, and all this shit in 1 year, you understand how much a lot of this talk will end? How a lot of this shit will just end? If DC can sneak into the playoffs this year, at this point, man, the stigma is gone. It's gone. You know what I mean? Then I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. And like I said, man, the draft is a crapshoot. Like, you just never know what the fuck can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get busts year in and year out. It's not just us. We're always so mad at our team for not being able to draft well. Well, there's probably about 25 other teams that don't draft well at all either. That's why there's only about 5 to 7 good teams in the league every year anyway. You know what I mean? Because most teams can't draft. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vet. Appreciate you, brother. Everybody wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button too, man. Hit the subscribe button too. It definitely helps out the channel, man. I appreciate you guys. We're on our way to 1,200 or 12,200, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Definitely do. Huge accomplishment for DC if he makes the playoffs. Definitely. Definitely, man. For DC to make it this year under all the shit and the scrutiny that we've took, bro. That's magical, man. That's magical, bro. That's to me, that's bigger than anything, bro. I'll leave DC alone at that point. Hey, y'all got my word, man. I will shut the fuck up. Car. Elijah, car. I get it everywhere. I get it everywhere. Raider image. I find little stores every state I go to. Shit, bro. I got shit at Ross, Marshalls. Just everywhere, brother. Anywhere the shield is, I bought some shit there. Trust me. We make the playoffs. Let me see. make the playoffs, do we extend DC or do we wait till next year? Me personally, I mean, I'm not the head coach. I don't know who's going to come in. You know what I mean? But I definitely, if we could, I'd wait till next year. I'd wait it out. I'd wait it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really no reason to. I mean, if we sneak in this year, there's no real reason to rush. He still has one more year on his contract. So if we go get Davante Adams and we have DC still on a cheap contract next year for $19 million, then we can, sky's the limit. The Super Bowl, we could talk Super Bowl shit, not just the playoffs, right? So look, at the end of the day, this is still a business. You still want to be able to keep DC at that 19 million mark and be able to go get other guys. So I would wait it out. You know what I mean? See where we are next year, and go from there. Shout out to Justin, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man, for the donation. Yo, love your channel. Subscribe last week. First drink on me. See you in Indy this weekend. My brother, man. Justin, make sure you hit me up, King. I'll definitely meet up with you and let's get a brew. Definitely, my brother. Definitely. Salute the GOATs, the moderators, Terrence. Facts, Gabe. That's real shit. Maybe Godwin. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you, Just, on that donation once again, my brother. Godwin's not going anywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. About Godwin in Tampa Bay. He'll definitely be gone. Tampa Bay's not going to be able to afford him again. I just don't know what kind of contract you give him. He's coming off of what, a torn ACL? If you can get him on a 1-year prove-it deal, I'm definitely doing that. On a 1-year prove-it deal with a second-year team option, I'll do that. I would do that. 10 guaranteed, give him 10 more million in incentives for 1 year and have a second team option. I would definitely do that. Trade Waller for the DeForest Buckner, draft corners. I wouldn't do that, Lux. I know we need a solid defensive tackle, man. But me personally, bro, like those kind of talents with Darren Waller, they don't grow on trees, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Foster Moreau is ready to take that next step yet. So, you know what I mean? If we can keep Waller and just go draft a guy, I'm doing that. If we can go draft a defensive tackle, that's what I'm doing. And I actually like Falone. I like Solomon Thomas. You know what I mean? Q has been a breath of fresh air for us. We just need a young guy. And remember this name as well, you guys. We still have Darius Stills, undrafted guy out of West Virginia. That was my dog coming into the draft. I had him in pretty much every one of my mock drafts. He's still a Raider. So keep an eye on Darius Stills. We don't know what we have with him yet. He could come in and fight next year. You never know. I know he's undersized, but they said that about a bunch of other guys. And one of them is out there with the Rams. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. Shout out to Lux. Appreciate you, brother. Extend Carr for 2 to 3 more years at $23 million a year and let him foster a young quarterback and trade Adams for Waller. Or trade Waller for Adams. That's what you meant, Pono. I would go get Allen Robinson. That's a sneaky pickup for me right now, Raider Nation Bay. That's definitely a guy that we need to keep an eye on. We definitely need to keep an eye on him. That's one guy that I've been watching him since Penn State. I like Allen Robinson. This guy has been dealt with some of the worst quarterback situations ever, from college to the NFL. I definitely want to keep an eye on Allen Robinson. That's a guy, man. He comes in, he's humble. He just plays football. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets it done. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like Allen Robinson. He's had a down year this year, but man, he's playing with the Bears. He's playing with a rookie quarterback. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely keeping an eye on Allen Robinson. We wouldn't get him for cheap. We definitely would not get him for cheap, but he would probably be the cheaper option over trying to go get Davante Adams. At some point, you guys, we're going to have to give Green Bay something for Davante Adams. They're not just going to let him walk freely. You know what I mean? Like, what they're going to do is do a sign and trade or some crazy shit. We're not getting Davante Adams for free. If you guys think that's going to happen, y'all are bugging. We're not getting Davante Adams for free. We're going to have to give up some draft capital and potentially a player or two for him. So it's not going to happen. It sounds good. In a perfect world, it's like, oh, Davante Adams just walks away from Green Bay and comes to Vegas and plays with his best friend, Derek Carr. Don't happen like that. Definitely doesn't happen like that. I let our first go for Adams. I would do it right now too, Kane. Definitely would. I'd give him a first and Brian Edwards. Take the first and Brian Edwards. You guys get a young guy you can mold with Jordan Love, and you get a first-round draft pick. Who says no to that? Brian Edwards, a first. I'd do it. Maybe even a late, like a fourth or a fifth. I'd do that. Filthy. He's a free agent, but they can still franchise tag him. That's the thing. He can still fall into that franchise tag. You think there's any way we can get Godwin and A-Rob? Nah. Rob, you don't want to spend that much money on wide receivers, brother. If anything, you go get one of those guys, and then you go to the bargain, the bargain kind of free agents like the Christian Kirks of the world with Arizona, you know what I'm saying? Or you go try to the DJ Charks, Jacksonville kind of guys of the world, you know what I'm saying? But there's no way you get both of them. Nah. And to be honest, we don't need both of them. You just go get one, and we're good. And you go draft a young guy. Mason, but I don't see Green Bay winning it. I don't know if you guys watched that game against Cleveland. They had a lot of chinks in their armor, like a lot of them. Their defense is still skeptical. You know what I'm saying? They're always nice. Yes, Rasul Douglas has been really, really good for them, but I don't see it. They always get right there, and then they don't. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watch football, y'all know Green Bay gets there every year, and then they just die off. So I don't know if they beat a Tampa Bay, you know what I'm saying, in an NFC championship game, or you know what I mean, if they beat a Dallas team in the NFC championship. I don't know. You know what I mean? I really don't know. Or Rams. Shit. Rich says, I showed you in your channel hella love and you really disrespected me on Twitter, then blocked me. Keep that shit. Who are you, bro? Who? Oh my God, bro. All right, Rich. I'm definitely the same energy keeper, brother. So I'll make sure I keep that. Whoever the fuck you are. The difference is, bro, I have a real face. You have a meme on your default picture. Show me what you look like so I know who I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Y'all some weirdos, bro. Pull up the Indy, matter of fact, bro. Give me my issue in Indy. How about that, Rich? I need my issue in Indy. Trust me, I got a lot of fades lined up with a lot of y'all weirdos. We got to do it like 2015 with Crabtree and Coop, get a vet guy, and then go out and draft a first, second round guy that works perfectly. Shout out to Hawk. I hear you, my brother. Real talk. I hear you, King. I like that. I like that idea. These way, bro. They don't stop, bro. They don't stop. They don't stop, bro. They don't stop, bro. They don't stop. That's what comes with the territory, man. That's what comes with the territory, man. It happens, bro. I got your back, Doc. Shout to Stormtrooper. Shout to Filthy Raider. Chicano. I disrespect my fans and people who put money in your pocket. Rich, you ain't never put $1 in my pocket, bro. Damn, I blocked you on Twitter. Fuck, bro. I blocked you on here too. Boo, 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 boo. You out of here, man. Shout out to Junior. The Packers have been a nice championship stepping stone since the last time they won the Super Bowl. They haven't been able to get it done in the biggest game. That's facts. Facts, brother. Facts. Facts. That's where I was kind of going with it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of going with it. And I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, brother. I knew what you meant. I definitely knew what you meant. Who do you think are starting linebackers next season? And for some reason, re-sign Nicholas Morrow. What happens there, which I doubt we re-sign. Bro, I definitely want to see. Look, Devon Diablo to me, I want to see him start. I'm sorry. Devon Diablo to me has to start. I know you guys don't want to hear it, but I think the way Littleton's contract is set up, he's going to be a Raider. So he may have to start. He might have to start on the outside as well at a linebacker. I think we let Nick Kwiatkowski walk. We let KJ Wright walk. Hopefully Javen White gets a chance. I want to see what he can do with just being in rotation. I don't think Javen's going to start, but have him be a rotational piece. And I want to see us draft a young stud. I want a young stud linebacker. But right now you're looking at Denzel Perriman, Devon Diablo, and Littleton, right? To me, does that sound about right? With them bringing a young guy, sounds like Denzel Perriman, Littleton, and Divine Diablo. Motherfucker there put $1 in my pocket, bro. That shit funny to me, bro. Shit crazy. But hey, that is an interesting scenario though. 707 thinking about, and shout out to 707, man. Vallejo, Richmond, Fairfield. I mean, not Richmond. Fairfield, Vacaville, Vallejo, man. Shout to the 707. No disrespect to the rich. I know that's 510. Nicholas Morrow. Carr. That's an interesting name to keep an eye on, though. I don't know if he's going to bounce back from that injury, but if he does, what do y'all think about bringing back Nicholas Morrow for a year? Another thing, Rob. Abrams starting at linebacker. I would like that. I would like him. I would like him to be more as a linebacker as well. We got options. That's the good thing. We have options. I just think right now we're missing that one linebacker, that sideline guy that can get it done in coverage and against the run. Divine Diablo can be that guy. You know what I'm saying? But he hasn't put it all together yet. You know what I'm saying? So if we can go get like a Devin Lloyd out of Utah, that to me would be the perfect linebacker room, right? You have him, Divine Diablo, Littleton, Denzel Perriman, Javen White. That's a nice linebacker room. That's a nice linebacker room. Shout out to T, man. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link up top. It's definitely linked up top. Yeah, facts, Gun. He definitely needs more playing experience. That's why I'm happy that he's out there right now getting all that burn that he's getting now. Filthy said, bring back Kirk Morrison. Yeah, Javen, man. I like Javen White a lot. I watched him at UNLV. He's a fighter, man. Can play safety, can play linebacker, can do it all in special teams. I definitely want to see what he can do. Peanut at this point, Sean, I don't know why, but to me, he's just more of a special teams guy, bro. You know what I mean? I've seen him in there in spurts, but to me, he's just kind of a special teams guy. And I like Peanut a lot. I'll read the list one more time, brother. Shout out to John Juan. It is Denzel Perriman, Casey Hayward, KJ Wright, Corey Littleton, Darius Falone, Patrick Ansawar. That's the guys that went today on the list. Guys that should be coming back Sunday: Brian Edwards, Marcus Mariota, Jermaine Illuminor, Roderick Teamer, and Brandon Faison. Travel hard to Indianapolis. Yes, I'm flying out to Chicago. You know what I mean? And then driving down to Indy. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Lucas Oil is going to be wild. Facts, fundamental. I can't wait. I've always heard good things about that stadium. I can't wait to see it. I was thinking about getting out there this year as well for what's that called? Damn, I just drew a fucking blank right now. I just drew a blank. So with Tyree Gillespie, bro, he was out. He played a lot. He played a lot last night, Chris, right? I've seen him out there. The combine. There you go, you guys. Thank you. I had a fucking brain fart. I thought Tyree Gillespie played a lot last night. Let me look and see how many snaps he got. Let me see how many snaps he got. Did he have some snaps on the defense? Damn. Or was it just Levitt? Or was he just out there special teams? I don't see any stats on Tyree right now. Maybe he was just out there special teams. Dress warm, brother. Got you, Ray, man. Look, I'm flying Spirit, man. I hate them motherfuckers. So I'm only bringing a backpack. So I'm about to just put a whole bunch of load of clothes on and go on the plane wearing a bunch of different shit. Yeah, Gillespie and Nixon both played a lot. There you go. Yeah, Marcus, I seen it. I've seen Sanjeev's video, and I seen Wi-Fi's video. Them boys was definitely they definitely battling right now. That shit is hilarious. Shout out to my brothers, man, Sanjeev and Wi-Fi. That shit is comedy central to me. Shout out to Jose once again. True Font looked really good yesterday. Start him over Faison. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. Definitely. No, Stormtrooper Crosby is not out. Definitely not out, and not yet. Please don't put that into the universe. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Nixon look good. Facts. Facts. J Rowe, at this point, brother, Santi said, I heard you had to stand up the whole flight on Spirit. They're not hating on Coons, brother. He just can't stop the run. When you play against run heavy teams like Denver, Indianapolis, you got to have your best guys out there against the run like Klee and Nassib. They play better against the run than Malcolm Coons. That's the only reason we haven't seen Coons the past few weeks. And you won't see him out. You won't see him out there probably against Indy either. Unless something, God forbid, something happens with Max or Yannick where they fucking end up on the COVID list. Knock on wood, then you may see Kuntz. But we got our best guys out there against that can defend the run. That's why Kuntz hasn't been getting no burn. Darth Vader says, I'm a boxer, Doc. That's what's up, bro. Shout out to my guy out there knocking motherfuckers out. Trufant look great. This is facts. Can Nixon hold down Hayward's spot? I hope not. I hope he could, but I hope we don't have to see that. You know what I'm saying? You think Diablo can be our Devin White, leader of our D? I definitely do. I definitely do, Jose. I definitely do. I thought that was one of the steals of the draft. I thought we got a lot of steals of the draft. I thought Kuntz could be one of them. I thought a lot of our guys were. Divine Diablo, and then look, hey, Nate Hobbs ended up being one of them. You know what I'm saying? I think that those guys can be nice. Gillespie as well. Gillespie can be a force to be reckoned with. We just got to see more playing time with him. If we can move Abram to linebacker full-time, I would love to see Tyree Gillespie back there with Merrick. That would be a nice little dynamic duo for years to come. What jacket by Michael Strahan did you get? It's this one right here, brother. I'm actually gonna be wearing that. I'm gonna wear this to Indy. Yeah, you got the Michael Strahan joint. Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing that to Indy. I think I might have to wear my Josh Jacobs jersey again, man. Shit. Hope everyone had a great Christmas down in Florida. Be back Wednesday. Great win. Hope our players come back before the Colts game. Shout out to my brother Sean, man. Appreciate you, brother, on the donation. And same to you, man. Hope you had a great Christmas, great holidays, my brother. Stay safe out there for New Year's as well, man. Appreciate you, Storm. Oh, I need to see that, Perks. I need to see that, bro. I would love to see that. My boys out there playing basketball. They out there balling. Have not seen it yet. That was on my list tonight, Raider Nagel. Right after my live with Kenny King and Raider Cody tonight, I will be watching that. Chill, you stupid, bro. Bro. Look, all I got to do is find a couch to throw it at, and then he'll run for 124 yards. That's it. So if there's any couches available in Indy, and I think there's going to be some couches where I'm going to be sitting at. I think we're going to be in some type of suite or something. But if we are, I'm taking the jersey off at halftime. I'm throwing it at a fucking couch, and then Jacobs is running for 124 yards. Do I got goosebumps for the first time for it? Oh, I got to watch this thing. They go, I definitely got to watch it, bro. I got to see that too. Got 3 sacks on Wentz on Sunday. Hey, Raidernation Bay, man, with that O-line they got, it looks like everybody's on the bench or everybody's staying at home with COVID. So, bro, there's no excuse, man. But let me tell you something. One thing about Indy's offensive line, they were beat up against they were beat up this last game, right? They still showed up. Even their backups are fire. So, you know, I'm not yet Q. Yes, we will be there. We definitely will be there. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Either way, man, look, with that O-line being beat up like it is, we better, Max and Yannick better get some sacks, bro. For real. Chandler Jones had a pretty good game. Yeah, they're well coached, Devin. That's the thing. They're definitely well coached. This game, I'm not worried about Carson Wentz, my brother. I'm not. I'm worried about us. If we can show up, we can win. Simple as that. I'm not worried about a Carson Wentz. I'm worried about us. Raiders getting hot at the right time. DeMokes, it looks like it. I mean, but we still got some things we need to clean up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like the offensive line penalties, the still not being able to score in the red zone, the turnovers. We still need to clean some shit up. We are far, far, far from a finished, polished product. I'll tell you that right now. Far from it. Far from it. Definitely far from it. We are not a polished product, but we are getting hot at the right time. I'll tell you that. But it's going to be something like that Washington football team, that Giants lost, that Bears lost. One of those can come back to bite us in the ass. It definitely can. So the best thing we can do is go out there and win these next 2 games. Point blank period. In the end. If you don't do that, then you're doing all this shit for nothing. Simple and plain. If you don't go out there and win these next 2, you did it all for nothing. But you can still get in if you win 1. If we lose to the Colts and beat the Chargers, we can still slide in into the playoffs somehow, some way. That's crazy. So yeah, to answer your point, DeMokes, just win, baby. That's just what it is at this point. Straight up. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go up in here, get everything ready for this show tonight, you guys. I will be live here in about 3 hours. About 3 hours. I will be live with Kenny King Jr. and Raider Cody, man. We're gonna be on here live talking a lot about the game yesterday and the game going into Sunday with Indy. So make sure you guys pull back up tonight where we're gonna be talking that shit. And I'm gonna make sure I do one show at some point this week with Real Time Raiders. We'll make up for our show. And then I got the show Thursday with Mitch. But I got some family coming in this week, so I may take a few days off just to relax and do my own thing. But I appreciate you guys, man. Love y'all, man. Big W yesterday. I'll see y'all later on tonight, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Wipe the feet on the way out. Hit that subscribe button, man.